المشاهدين أهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامجكم برنامج إماراتي. كما عودناكم أن نستضيف لكم نخبة من رجال الأعمال داخل دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. يسعدنا اليوم أن نقدم لكم قصة نجاح جديدة مع الأستاذ سيد عبد الوهاب. Good afternoon, Mr. Sayyid Abdul Wahab.
Good afternoon to you.
How are you today, sir?
Alhamdulillah.
That's great. We would like to take you back a little bit. We would
Sure.
like to know who's Sayyid Abdul Wahab from early.
I was born in India, but my father came to UAE in 1975 and I came in 1976. So I have grown up here. I've studied in UAE.
Journey.
Yes, long journey. So this is my home. UAE has been my home from 1976 onwards.
That's great. So tell me about that journey you spent it here in United Arab Emirates. MashaAllah, more than 45 years, right?
Yes.
So it was really nothing here, and you see it by your eyes how they grow up, and you grow up also here. So tell us about how you see the Emirates in your eyes, sir.
See, I've seen UAE grow, and I've seen a lot of changes in the infrastructure. I've seen changes in buildings. I remember still the 1980s Sheikh Zayed Road, which used to be the trade center as one side of the building, and nothing else on that street. And now, if you see, so there's a lot of change that has happened. And for us, people who have come from India, this is one place that we have seen which is secure, a lot of amenities to live with. So this has been our house.
Tell us about that enough experience what you have been taking inside United Arab Emirates before you decide to open your own company, you create your own business. So before that, what you was doing?
After I finished my engineering, I actually started working for a company. It took me to some countries like Tanzania and Kenya, and then I came back into UAE after 2 years there, and then I started working for a Canadian company. That's when I grew, or at least learned the technology, audiovisual technology part of it. And in 2006 is when I started my own business.
2006 till today, you mashallah, you prove yourself in the market very well, and you're working with all the technology, and every year there is update, of course. So let us talk about from small idea you create your own business, and which kind of services you have in that time, and we will talk step by step till we reach.
Sure. So when I was working for my previous company, I learned about technologies, and I saw how technology was benefiting people. And when I looked at my own venture to start with, we went to different manufacturers in the world, started taking distribution of the products to sell in this part of the world. And we started with 2 people when we started in 2005. And today, mashallah, we are at 300 plus people across the world. So with the humble beginning in UAE that we did, we have then expanded into other parts of the world. And currently we have 18 offices worldwide.
There is a big challenge between this kind of companies, how you know, inside United Arab Emirates. So how you prove yourself in the market? Let us say, what is the specialized in your company?
We specialize on the latest audiovisual technology. So we have always been ahead of what we always launch new products and new collaboration technologies that were missing in the market. So as a company, we have always been one step ahead in terms of providing the latest technologies.
That's great. Let us talk about the best companies you're dealing with inside United Arab Emirates and outside the country if you're dealing with.
Within UAE and other parts of the world, our business model is we always work with channel partners, and channel partners are the ones that actually implement it to the end users. So from the time that we started, for example, we have worked with Batin Air Base in Abu Dhabi, we have worked with Safran Air Base, we have run control rooms for airport bases. We have worked with RTA, we have worked with Diva, we have worked with Intislat, We have been the back end of people who have provided the technology. So we were the actual technology providers and they were the implementers.
Engineer Sayed, let us talk more about the technology, and this word is really deep, and today every year there is update for this technology. So what did the technology add to the human being, let us say?
See, the technology is changing. The users, the way they use technology 10 years back and how they use technology today is different. It is always evolving, and today with a lot of collaboration technology that has come in, and thanks to products like iPad and stuff like that, I still remember those days when people were afraid to touch screens, right? Today, even kids in school, first thing they do is look at a display and they want to go and touch it, right? So that is what we do. We provide that experience and the technology that people can use that to benefit, whether they do meetings, whether they do teachings or anything that they do. Our technologies provide the forefront of how they should use the rooms.
Engineer Sayed, let us talk one example from the best project you was working on inside United Arab Emirates, and you will tell me from A to Z how you are fixing everything for the companies.
Okay, let's take an example. When we did the Batin Air Base control room, they were using technologies that were a bit older. We went in through a channel partner. We proposed the latest in terms of control room technologies, and we were able to succeed in getting the order. So what the control room does is monitoring the airbase, monitoring the air traffic, and works best for the defense to monitor the UAE.
That's a great, that's amazing, Engineer Sayed. Let us talk about your future plan. Since we are here in Emirates, every year we are seeing update for the future plan, and we already know what's going to happen next 5 years. So let us talk about your future plan. Your after 5 years, where we can see you.
We are seriously looking at setting up a manufacturing of technology hub in UAE. We are already implementing similar thing in Indian operations, and we want to take that experience forward and bring it into UAE. We would like to set up a technology hub manufacturing in UAE.
How many branches you have inside United Arab Emirates, and where is the location for them?
We have 2 branches. One is the sales center that we have in JLT, and this one that we are sitting today, which is Dabza, where we started our initial operations from.
That's a great. Good luck on that, on your future plan, of
Thank
course,
you.
Engineer Sayed. So let us inspire from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Since we are here in Dubai, he's saying in his vision book, to reach number 1, it's easy, but to continue on the same level, it's a little bit tough or difficult. So what's your comment on that?
It is tough, but His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid is the one who actually inspired me. Because I remember the early stage when the internet city was formed and the knowledge village was set up. I was involved into a few things that Sheikh Mohammed was doing at that time, and he was looking at technology as the future, and I learned a lot from that ideas, and that's how I grew.
As a successful businessman, how you are choosing your team behind till they will give the basic quality service for your customers. So when you just start, you have a few employees, and today, mashallah, you mentioned more than 200 plus. So how you are selecting your prepared team to give the basic quality service for your clients?
See, the 2 things that we look at is the people that we hire are supposed to be from the industry, who understand the industry. The other thing that we are looking at is stability of manpower, right? That is key to our business. Wherever we have grown, we have teams that work with us and understand where we are heading, and hopefully we keep them happy.
Of course. So since there is more than 200 different nationalities inside United Arab Emirates, so did the team, they know more languages in your company?
Yes, we have people with Filipino background, we have Indians, we have locals now that we have hired, and we are also looking at expanding more. We have Europeans coming on board. So we have a mixed nationalities that work for us, and because we do business across the world, it is important for us to learn the languages, be able to cater to the different markets.
Of course. So after this all years from experience till you reaching this success, who support you? Who was your backbone? Who deserve a thanks today from Engineer Sayed?
I would say my family. It has kept me traveling quite a lot for the last 15-16 years, and my family has been quite patient, trying to support me in what I do. So I first and foremost I would like to thank God. Right? Without him, nothing would have happened. And then the progressive support that we got from the government when we were setting up the initial business was helpful for us. Banks would work with us looking at where we are doing in terms of technologies, and they supported us to grow the business.
Let us talk about the Emirates. There is high safety, high security, and they are supporting everyone to reach his target, prove himself in the market. A last thanks message from your side will start from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and of course His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. What you would like to say to them?
Myself, Sayyid Abdul Wahab, the owner and the CEO of Mindstec Distribution, and from all my family, my colleagues who work for me, would like to thank His Highness Mohammed bin Zayed, His Highness Mohammed bin Rashid for supporting the small businesses to grow in UAE and to be able to expand in other parts of the world, but still keeping the base as United Arab Emirates, which is my home, and would like to continue from here.
Thank you so much, Engineer Sayyid Abdul Wahab. He was with us in EMARATI TV program.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
في كل إمارة تروح تسندك عقل وروح، بر ومدن وجبال حاجة ترد الروح، دار سواحلها فلت جدايلها، حتى القمر يا ناس بالشعر